Hi, John Sabut again here. And I'd like to invite you or welcome you to our product showcase. And I'll be taking you through the 2021 Baystar, Baystar Sport, and the Canyon Star front engine diesel. Many of you have already received your information and have even placed your initial orders for 2021 Baystar and Baystar Sports. In fact, we have enough orders right now that delivery of any new orders would be around Labor Day. So we thank you for that business. But you've ordered all that product without actually having seen a coach. So we're going to show you a couple of Baystar Sports to start off with. Baystar Sport this year has 3 exterior graphics. It's a completely new graphic design. We have the Bellini, which is the first coach we're going to go through. We have Foster, and we have Bombay. And we've got 3 corresponding interiors and 3 wood choices for this model year. As we said earlier in the product overview, all the floor plans have been carried over in Baystar Sport, as well as the interior designs, which you should have received those books by now anyway. The biggest change for the Baystar and the Baystar Sport is the new Ford chassis. And we discussed earlier the fact that it's an all-new platform from Ford Motor Company. The 2020 Ford F53 chassis is powered with a Ford 7.3 liter V8 engine, which provides 350 horsepower and 468 foot-pounds of torque. They accomplished that at 3,900 RPMs. It's also 20% smaller and 30 pounds lighter than the V10 engine that it replaced. This engine is paired with Ford's torque shift transmission. It is a 6-speed transmission, and new suspension, new sway bars, really a much improved platform over the V10 that it replaces. So you'll be seeing that chassis on your incoming 2021 Baystar Sports and Baystars. Well, a couple things to note on the outside before we go inside. These exterior storage compartments, first of all, they have LED lights in them. All the Newmar products for 2021 will have LED lights for additional illumination. The other thing is that the bottoms of these compartments have been lowered by 1 3/8 inch, and that's so that we could achieve a tighter seal around these compartments. But one of the benefits that comes out of that as well is that these bay doors are actually, and the compartments themselves are actually 1 3/8 inch bigger. A little easier to access, a little more room to store all your things. One of the things we noted in the product overview is the fact that all the Baystar Sport floor plans will now have available the electronics package, which upgrades the generator to the Onan 5.5 kilowatt unit, also 50 amp service, as well as the energy management system. This particular floor plan happens to be a 3014 model, which is very popular, and one of our best sellers. So this year you're able to get that whole upgraded generator package with the 50 amp service. So that's a new upgrade for this year. Other than that, I'd like to take you on inside. Don't forget, the paint finish is full paint masterpiece finish. We do all our own paint work at Newmar. We've got some real talented people. As a matter of fact, that helmet you saw in the introduction, one of our guys in the paint shop painted that helmet. With the new Ford chassis, we've got an entirely new gauge package, instrument panel. Dashboard has been slightly redone in order to accommodate the new doghouse. The steering column is all redesigned. We now have operating controls in the steering wheel for the cruise control, as well as the dash menu interface, so that you can check your trip odometer, your fuel economy, distance to empty, etc. All done right from this wheel right here. As you can see, the doghouse is much smaller. This is the optional cockpit table. I'll show you it deployed in the next coach. But in its current, the way it's folded up right now, you've got your cup holders and some storage area here. But this will fold out into a table so that these 2 seats can face each other. And actually 2 people could eat up in the cockpit area here when you're camped out. So provide some additional dining space. One other thing I'd like to show you is the overhead bunk. If I could just show you how that comes on down. This is on select floor plans. Not all floor plans are able to get this option, but it is available on certain Baystar and Baystar floor plans. It will sleep 1 child. It's very comfortable. and it stows away very easy. As you can see, you can deploy it out and put it away in no time at all. So a really nice, nice feature, especially if you've got family. In addition to the sofa sleeper, which we have right here. This is the optional hide-a-bed sofa. We're using foam mattresses this year. The 3014 happens to have, if we go to the door side here, we've got the dinette table, the dinette booth. And one of the things we've done for 2021 is to standardize the height of the seating as well as the tabletop. Something that we didn't have quite consistent in order to achieve better comfort and a more consistent, predictable seating position. The seats are now 20 inches above the finished floor and 30.5 inches for the tabletop. So all Newmar products will have those dimensions as the standard to give some consistent comfort in seating at the dining area. And that goes for your table and chairs as well. Those dimensions will be consistent throughout. Your television is located in a very great viewing angle from the front driver passenger seat as well as from the sofa and the rear facing portion of the dinette booth. These are Samsung TVs. These are a new model that replaced an obsoleted model, but they're all Samsungs throughout the Baystar Sport. This 3014 happens to have the Bellini interior. So you can see it's a very attractive fabric. It's got very neutral earth tones to it, and it's paired up with the Calypso maple cabinet finish with glazed cabinet doors. Very nicely done. You can see there's a lot of overhead cabinet space throughout the entire living area above the dinette booth. Just oodles and oodles and oodles of storage. And as you know, in 2020, last year, we went with the self-closing drawers on all products. We've got those here. Actually, we start with the Baystar on that, but very nice finish here. Fully functional kitchen. You can see how much counter space we've got here. You've got your gas cooktop with oven, standard. Again, the kitchen has just a lot of storage space. And the dual portion stainless steel kitchen sink, faucet, more storage above the kitchen area. And this is your standard microwave oven. Here's your Norcold refrigerator, and lots of pantry space here for your food storage. The bathroom's located in the middle of the coach here, off on the door side. We've got a nice shower, a vanity, and again, more storage for your toiletries and cosmetics in the bath area as well. And then finally, we get back to the rear bedroom area. We've got a 60 by 80 queen bed, standard. Option to upgrade to a padded mattress. We've got the rear window for more lighting here in the bedroom area. Very nicely done, finished out with a wood sill. And then across from the foot of the bed, you've got your shirt wardrobe, hanging shirt wardrobe areas, as well as your dresser with 6 drawers. And one of the things that we did for 2021, and this will be consistent in most, in the Baystar and the Baystar Sport that we have here, is the fact that we redid the bracket so that the TV would be flush with the top of the slide room or the top of the ceiling area, and just a lot cleaner look, a little higher viewing position, easier to see from the bed. The big change was the chassis, but there's some fine refinements that were made to the Baystar Sport as well. Our business with the Baystar Sport has really grown considerably over the last couple, 3 years, and we expect we'll have continued success together with you with the sales of the Baystar Sport. We've got a second unit next door. We won't go through all of the technical changes, but I just want to show you because it is a different floor plan, a different interior and a different exterior. The next floor plan we'll be looking at is a 2905 Baystar Sport for 2021. Again, another carryover floor plan, a very popular seller. We'll go take a look at it over this way. This has the Foster exterior graphics. You can see the beautiful paint finish, tans and burgundies, really pops. That's your standard Carefree awning. That's the power awning there, which I believe is the option. Again, the V8 chassis designated with the emblem on the front. The instrument panel is the same as the unit we just saw, but now you can see that the optional cockpit table between the driver-passenger seat has been deployed. You've got it folded out here with the seats facing one another. So in addition to the dinette booth, that patio side facing out at the patio, as an area to eat, you've got this space right here which could be totally used as a functional area, either to play games or for some people to, two people to share a meal there. We've got a nice large sofa in the seating area here, and then again another functional, totally functional galley. Lots of counter space, a kitchen window for more lighting. Again, as with, we try to maximize the amount of storage space in every area of the Newmar product. If we can look at these just to show you the three interiors, these should look familiar to all of our dealers and salespeople in the audience. This is the Bombay interior, which are your grays and silvers. Again, these are your three wood choices. The Calypso, which was in the other coach, the Harbor, which is in this coach, and this was the new Arctic Glazed Maple that was so popular last year, and it now totally replaces the previous wood choice that we had made available there. So 3 instead of 4 choices, but this one by far was more popular for a lighter wood choice. This is the Foster, which we have inside this coach here, and then the Bellini, which we had in the first coach that we walked through. The refrigerator's located here. You've got a lot. This 2905 for a 29-foot coach has a lot of storage space. You've got pantry space here, and then linen space to the back right over here before you get into the bedroom area. And then of course your bedroom has the king bed. This is a king bed sleeping area, and then your corner bath at the rear of the coach here. The bedding, the pillows, the decorative pillows, the window valances, they should all look very familiar to you. But again, a very tastefully done coach for an entry-level coach, entry-level in terms of what Newmar has to offer in a gas motorhome. So, and then the TV at the far back there, again, flush with the ceiling, something new for 2021. So that's it for the Baystar Sport for 2021. Again, the big change is the Ford chassis. We've made some refinements on the inside. Some new options available, but all in all, pretty familiar to what you had in 2020.